Hey everybody, this is Nick. I'm in Bangkok, Thailand, and this is the beginning of me documenting how I'm using ChatGPT as my health and wellness coach. And I've been doing this for already over a little bit over 30 days. So as I document what I'm doing, typically what I've been doing so far is I have been logging in every morning, kind of my good morning check-in, and trying to tell ChatGPT what I've been, maybe supplements I'm taking, what I'm doing in the morning, different routines that I have, and it's gotten to know me a little bit more and more over time. And as it gets to know me, it makes more suggestions for how I can improve myself. Also, I learn things on YouTube. It's been telling me some different suggestions or different ways to check in about other things that I've kind of said, hey, here's something I want you to help me with. What do you suggest? And so I'll start to tell it those things, and it will give me some ideas of how to add it into the day. I've also been logging my food, so I'll type in food log, and then I will often take a picture of what I'm eating. Could be in Thai or in English, and then I tell them about how many grams it is. So I have been kind of food tracking a bit on my own, so I have a general sense of idea. And then I ask it to give me an idea about total macros, and then also total calories for the day. And I did tell it what my goal is and how many calories I want to stay within. So right now I'm trying to be about 1,800 to 2,000 calories a day. And I try to eat like a low carb, keto, or carnivore diet. And that's what I've been trying to do now for a while. I've been doing the ketogenic diet for a while and switched over to the carnivore diet here in Bangkok. And it kind of changes over time. So different goals come and go. How I feel sometimes if I had a headache or exercise or I use the sauna or it's a rough day at work, and I'll kind of tell it how I feel. And then it'll give me feedback or give me some different ideas about how I can manage it as well. So you may wonder, why am I walking and talking? Well, I've been living in Bangkok, Thailand now for over 10 years as a teacher. And one of the main parts about living in the city is walking and getting around and doing things. Of course, I can take public transportation, but right now it's Friday and it's rush hour. And it's probably better off for the sake of not being stressed out, being slammed into the BTS SkyTrain, is going for a walk. It's a little bit warm today, but manageable. I've been able to do it living here for a long time. I'm pretty much used to the weather now, and I haven't really broken a sweat too much. It's probably 90 degrees ish, close to 30 degrees centigrade, and not quite sweating yet. Wearing polo shirt and long pants, and so it's warm, but it's not unbearable. It's not summer for sure. This is the rainy season, and I can do the walking just fine. But it's not raining either, so it makes it kind of a nice evening walk on a Friday. I just had a physical therapy session with acupuncture, which is something that I've been adding to my regular schedule every Friday. So that's really helped me a lot for my chronic thoracic back pain. So part of this walk is me being a tourist a little bit. I've walked through here many times. This is Mahanakhon, giant high-rise building built a few years ago. And we have the Standard Hotel, which is right there. And I haven't really been up to the top yet. It used to be free, way up at the top, but now it's over 1,000 baht, $30 to go to the top. And I believe there's a restaurant up there. I have spent a fair amount of time here at King Power Mahana Corn. This is kind of like the cube. They used to have a Dean and DeLuca down there. Now they have an eatery and they have a food court. It's a little bit more premium price, but it is a direct connect to the BTS SkyTrain system here as well. All right, let's keep walking. Some of my favorites here. The landscape's really nice. Now close to a month and a half ago, maybe even 2 months ago, I started using it for a course that I was taking online. And actually, I'm gonna cut through this way. It's a little shortcut. It's a real nice building here, Saturn Square. They have a nice Starbucks over there in the corner, but I'm gonna cut through. So we can go to the W Hotel and then walk down the main road, Saturn. There is a small Dean in DeLuca. Wrap around here on the way to the W Hotel, which ironically I helped design a pool deck at a Hotel W Hotel in Huntington Beach, California, several years ago. I don't know if it ever got built, but I got paid to help do the designs in my former career. And we'll head this way. I also used to be a landscape architect, so I appreciate the design here a little bit. This is the old historical buildings. This is now a restaurant that I think W Hotel uses. Kind of an interesting building. And the W. So ChatGPT has been very helpful, as I said before. I started taking a course, and in that course, there was a lot of reading and writing, and I would upload the PDF from the PowerPoint, and it would scan it for me, and then I'd ask it to summarize and give me the notes for that PowerPoint. And then I'd ask it to pull out the key vocabulary, turn that into something I could use. And when I asked it to do that, it'd do it without problem. And then I just collect those in my notes app on my phone, on the computer. It's connected to the iCloud. But we're talking about health and wellness. And how have I used it? Well, as I said at the beginning, I like to do the keto carnivore diet, a low-carb diet. Now, for me, low-carb, ideally, is less than 30 grams of carbs a day. That would be gross, not net. I know people talk about fiber and all these things, but I have other stories I could share about that. For me, I just try to hit my lean body mass protein, which is about 140 grams protein each day. And then I try to keep my carbs ideally less than 30. And of course, fats need to be probably like a 1-to-1 to protein, ideally about 1,800 to 2,000 calories. I'm able to feel pretty darn good on a daily basis. And so again, I will scan a picture of my food, post it, and then kind of let it tell me how many. I might ask it how many grams do I have left, or what is the total so far, or like today. I kind of wanted something like tasty or sour or just a different flavor, different taste. And I ate what I thought was a low carbohydrate food. It wasn't a zero carb. It was the fruit santal, which is a fruit they have here in Thailand. I really like it, but it was packaged from 7-Eleven. Again, not the greatest, but anyways, I scanned a picture of it, and told them that how much I ate on ChatGPT, and it responded back, "This is high carbohydrate. You need to be mindful. You overate on your carbs today." And then it might ask me about how to modify my diet the rest of the day, or give other suggestions as well. And yeah, so then it's your choice. Now, ChatGPT is only as good as the information you put into it. If you're not honest, it can't give you feedback that's honest. And we know that, right? We all know that that's the case. Just like the MyFitnessPal app, you got to be consistent putting in the information. And the result is you get information that is consistent. And so it's really helped me in that way. It's Friday evening, wake up traffic, and it's a long holiday. So people are trying to get out of the city, I'm sure. I decided to walk a little bit. Just trying to get through town safely. And I've walked this before many times, so it's not a big deal. But it is something that is a nice break. Probably going to get on the next station. Then I'll have 2 stations. Or it depends if I keep talking. I could walk a little further. But it ends up being like 3 to 4 kilometers walking. New condo here. And then we'll Satong 12. And this area is usually busy. The embassy right here for Myanmar. It's a very busy place. Monday through Friday, a lot of people waiting outside. Embassy services. But right now, we're going home.